Hi, my name is Muhammad Nurimal bin Jaiman. I'm in ECC Section 3 class and I am from Group 5. For personal re- reflection video, question 1. Do you agree or disagree with the presenter's critique? Why? Personally, I agree with the presenter critique. For example, one of the presenters stated that the movies, The Frozen, it goes against classic princess movie, which is agreed, because classic princess movie tend to focus on princess external conflict, romance, and most of the time, princess always end up with the prince. The Frozen, on the other hand, more to comedy. Elsa's acceptance to who she is, and the movie does not end with a true love kiss between princess and prince, but an act of true love between siblings. This movie has helped me to realize how crucial self-acceptance is to becoming a better person, better version of ourselves. I also learned in this course how words play are used in the movie to explain or to manipulate someone's understanding. Second question: how will you apply what you learn in life or study or future career? What I learned in the Frozen based on the film critic is don't judge a book by its cover. It is it is portrayed by how Anna is quick to trust Hans based on his appearance without knowing or suspecting Hans, who is on the appearance is good but secretly have a bad intention. So in life, there should be a boundary to trust person, and it won't hurt to have a room for doubt on strangers, someone you just met. And throughout a semester taking this course, I learned that it is good to be bold and brave as all the assignment in this course need team cooperation. Lack of communication can lead to misunderstanding. Therefore, it is better to ask rather than remain silent. This extrovert trait is a compulsory in my future career, as most of the time it involves interaction with people. Last question: how was the overall course unexpected, and how did it fulfill your expectation? Well, I used to think this course was about how communicating better on daily basis or making a polite sentence or poem or something, but it's turned out it's turned out to be different. I was I was so surprised when I know the final assessment will be drama performance. So as an introvert person, I think, how should I do this? How should I? How will I be able to do this? And I even think of drop this course, but I tell myself and challenge me to bear with the course for 2 weeks, and I'm glad that I make this decision. I used to think in making a drama or movie, it's easy. It just needs storyline or idea. You can make a movie, and an actor job is simply imitating or memorizing a script. So I apologize for not appreciating the effort. And this course has given me a small taste of what an actor experience, and this course really fulfilled my expectation and helped me to express myself more, also develop my personality to be better.
Hi, I'm Miko Chung from Group 5 in Section 3, and now I'm going to start my personal reflection video. Based on the film critics videos of Group 6, I can notice that the members of Group 6 put many efforts in their film critic presentation video. I feel they had did their best. They can speak clearly and they can introduce and explain the movie Frozen very well. This is because Frozen is the best movie for me and I like their presentation very much. I agree with the presenter's critique due to I watched Frozen many times and they can explain the film critic in a very good way. And if I can do the critic differently, I may add some funny elements of the movie and the popular scenes of Frozen in the presentation. And for the interconnections, I've learned a lot of knowledge, and this is a new experience for me. For example, changing the plot and climax of a movie is very interesting, and shooting a drama, writing a script is like a very new thing for me. And this course can help me for my future career. It's because that my English improved a lot through this course. Like our drama, we add a lot of Malaysian culture in it, like durians, and change the royalty to Malaysians. I feel very cool because it is very different from the original movie of Cinderella. And I do not think that it has wrong or right in this, because everyone is free for their opinion. And lastly, based on our personal growth, through this course, it has fulfilled my expectation. I chose this course because through our course introduction and the title of our course, communication, I found out that this course is very interesting and it is very fun to have this course. Through this course, I've learned a lot of fun things, and everything is possible. So when we change the story, the original story of Cinderella movie, we can add different culture in it. And like usually nobody will change Cinderella's story because it is predictable. Everyone knows that Cinderella will marry the prince. At last they live happily ever after, but we made Cinderella dead at the end. So we can change the movie through our talks, and this is very interesting and fun for us. And that's all for my personal reflection video. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nurna Zura binti Muhammad from section 3 and from group 5. So based on the group 6 film critic, I noticed that group 6 have mentioned the close-up shoot voicing, which is not very familiar to me because our group 5, we make review about the Parasite movie, and it doesn't have this kind of technique because this technique was used for the character when the character is singing. There's no other voice except the character voice only. So based on my understanding from what group 6 video of group 6, this title Frozen portray the idea of magic powers as the metaphor for coming of age. The structure of Frozen movie, I agree also about what Jonathan Wynn said, which is the title itself portray the relation of the movie atmosphere, which is snowy and winter throughout the film plot. So basically, I think the movie, the group have well done on reviewing Frozen movie, because I agreed with what they said, that this Frozen movie have a lot of moral values. So from this video, I've known many things and gained many knowledge, which is there are many techniques of film analysis, and there are many various ways of people analyze or giving film critic. So and this subject actually helped me to think smarter on how to do film critic, because I don't know very much about how to do film critic properly, and I have never give any critic to any film that I have watched before. So I will apply what I learned in this course on how to communicate, or making my communication more creative, whether it is to socialize or other. So this subject actually make me challenge myself more, because it is a bit hard for me to act, and I'm a timid kind of person. So basically I don't know how to act very well, how to make a voice with the right intonation, This course also helped me a little to understand more of my culture and other culture. It's hard to differentiate whether someone is right or wrong. So I think that our skill to communicate with other people is one of the main factors to make the words more believable. This course have achieved and have fulfilled my expectation, because now I can communicate more fun and not boring anymore, and it helped me to think out of the box, and I have changed my way of thinking. That's all from me. Thank you.
Good evening, madam. My name is Tan Yuming in the Creative Communication Section 3. I'm in the Group 5. So based on the analysis in the Group 6 presentations, I understand clearly from what they were trying to convey. I feel that the presenters, they will deliver quite well, in which they have broken down into several parts that include what they like about this film, the suggestion for improvement, how the movie structures goes, for example, why the movies are being acted in this way, and why some of the sequences are important to make up the whole storyline. I agree with their critique, especially when they pointed out the part that Frozen has to improve. For example, to incorporate more races and bring in the backstory of Elsa, as she's the only one having power despite growing together with her sister Anna since very small. And also, I think if given a chance to do my own critics, I will still do the same as what Group 6 did. This because personally I think this is a very good movie, and the songs and movie settings are also very much what Disney movie will do. So all in all, it's a lovely movie that depicts true love among siblings, instead of a prince and a queen kind of story. And regarding interconnections, generally, the course taught me about something that I never knew, where it's related to film, theater, and drama. I was never really a big fan of this entertainment where I can spend time watching people acting. But however, after this course, I found watching movie and even beginning to act is part of an interesting hobby to dwell in, especially speaking of acting, because we do not only act as if what we wanted to, but we have to consider many aspects, bring the best to the audience to captivate their interest and attentions. Like during a play, I didn't know that the sets and the props could also be a very important thing to have for the acting. All I know is that whenever actors are ready, they can perform. I didn't see the importance of other elements except for the actor ability to act to bring the best to the audience. And lastly, I was quite shocked that um, theater acting was actually quite a thing as well, as I only thought that the actors should be the one to do their part to bring the best to their performance, and I didn't know that as an audience we should also be cooperating and be corporate and react appropriately to make sure that performance can be carried out successfully. And in terms of personal growth, throughout this course, I found a lot of joy when trying to work with other members and present myself as an actor, as well as in discussions I engage with the other members. We simply just throw out whatever creativity we had to make our script the best ever, I think. Yeah, and I am also aware that in order to create a great product, for example, a great play reading and what we did and script writing, what we need to do is to have constant team working to make everything to be interesting and not to be bored on the things that we are doing. So in overall, I'm glad that I have opted for this course. I found myself to be more expressive when trying to present myself, because previously I tend to be shy when trying to speak out my opinion or to do a presentations. However, in this course where we have to act, makes me actually to be more courageous in presenting myself, and yeah, and I actually be more willing to try out more interesting stuff that I never got exposed yet in the future. So that's all I have. Thank you.
Greetings to our lecturer, Madam Narashkin Ahmad, and my name is Siti Wardina Safia from Group 5 of English for Creative Communication, Section 3. So I will start my personal reflection video with the analysis of the film critique done by Group 6, which they reviewed the animated movie Frozen. Personally, the narrator's voice should not be mixed with the original trailer video sound, which leaves us an unpleasant and confusing experience as the audience. I would personally recommend that the summary and scenes of the movies to be minimized and focus more to review the movie. My personal favorite is Sakina and Jonathan's part. Sakina's part of review is very concise, meanwhile Jonathan explained in detail of the analysis, though I would very much like it more if he have done his presentation on a faster pace. My personal key part of the review is the improvements that were recommended for the movie. That was very helpful on improving the storyline of the movie. The interconnections between the movie and topic 6 learned in this course was explained perfectly as they have axiomatic and mise-en-scene analysis which follows the assignment demands. I can conclude that it is not an easy task to come up with a good movie review, not just to attract audience, but also to convey the correct analysis concisely. It is a new experience to learn about film critique and also the other topics, especially drama and theater. Personally, I have become an introvert experience a few mishap during the pandemic, which my confidence plummeted to my lowest point. But this course has helped me build up my confidence again. I love English very much that I have a dream of being a writer. So this course has given me a chance on writing a film adaptation and I am very grateful of the chance to implement my writing skills as well as improving it. I've gained more knowledge and ideas on how to adapt stories of past movies and create new stories with plot twists that no one expected. This course has given me a chance to really give my all in English studies. I'm very much content with how much I improved through this course and I've gained much confidence and I've started to be more socially active. Not as much as I have pre-pandemic, but I have the chance to gain new friends and share experiences of the course together. My personal favorite moments is when I can help my team members on how to convey their lines for our drama presentation. I could never be grateful enough for that chance, and it is very grateful for me to help and teach people about the beauty of English and to show how much I poured my heart into English studies to everyone else. I could never be thankful enough for the chance to learn this course and to have learning experience together with my classmates. My personal thank you to my lecturer, Madam Rashkin, for always helping me on the details of the assignments and has been a great lecturer to me. That is all from me. Thank you, UB06002. Goodbye.